Worth its weight in gold right there, Doc. That's all that scrap wood that got left when them guys built that deck up yonder. I mean, that to me, that's just as valuable as that daggone lottery we got in that going around now. What's that thing? The Powerball, whatever. I mean, it's something like over $1 billion, man. What's one person gonna do with all that money? Give me a couple mil and you can have the rest of it. But man, I got scrap wood out the butt, man. I'm tickled as can be. Reminds me of Dad. He was a big golfer. It tickled him something fearless to find him a tee. Because tees, well, back then the tees were made out of wood. You didn't have any plastic ones. They'd break all the time. But if you found a whole tee, man, it was just as exciting to him as finding a golf ball out there. Because golf balls are a dime a dozen on a golf course. You find them in the woods, in the river, the pond, and the rough and everything else. Out of bounds. But tees were rare to find. But that's the way I feel about that. That goes right along with all the other scrap wood I got hidden in here. Oh, and I got to keep all my daggone, I kept all my old shutters too. I got some here and I got some over here in the corner here. You ain't be able to see too well because the daggone sound. But it goes with these up here. My 2 shelves full here. And I got a couple pieces of siding over yonder too that they didn't use. But yeah, but I just figured out what I was going to do with them all. I'd like to maybe a couple of whirly gigs go on my corners of my daggone garden fence next year. I can mount them right up here on these poles here to hold my fence up. And put one on each corner or something. Y'all can see I was busy this week. I did cleaned out my garden. These are the tomato stickers. Lean them up here against the fence. Oh, I'm gonna set this down. I got me a little tomato here. But every year about the first week of August, maybe the middle of August, I'm tired of fooling with it. So I usually wait till the end of the month, 1st of September, when the leaves start falling out the tree up yonder. And then I go ahead and get them up or clean it out. It's well, first off, I got to get ready to put collards in there. I've been telling the baby we need to go get some because I plant them now. They'll be ready for Thanksgiving. We got October, November, yeah, and we should get a frost by then, so that'll make them good. But I think next year, so it's just like anything else. In the springtime, I can't wait to get started on it. And come towards the end of summer, I can't wait to get rid of it and get started on the collards and get ready for picking up all the leaves and other things. I have a season for everything, and when I'm done with it, I'm done with it. And we still had daggone blooms coming on tomatoes. I left my beans because they still making beans still that are too. I'm gonna give them a little bit more time and pick a few more of them. This works great though, because I can just walk through here and pick them off of there. I got them all the way down. There's one down there that's ready to pick. I don't know if I got a mess of them here yet or not. Where can I see that other little one at? I don't know. He blew away. Yeah, there's 4. That one's ready. I probably got a few more in here. But you have to pick beans about every daggone day or they get away from you. And they get hard on you. That's one reason I don't plant them. Tree limb fell out the tree the other day. When I was cutting grass, I just laid it up here so it wouldn't be in my way. But I'm gonna get on that probably this week coming up. Get me some collards sticking there, get them ready for fall. Oh, and that's what's wrong with my tomato, man? That's one of them daggone ox hearts. You see the way it's shaped? I'm about that size. Pretty good size one. But that's what I planted in these 2 beds here. Them little grow bags. Next year, I plan on going I'm gonna double the size of that. I don't know. I mean, you got plenty of sunlight right now. But I'm thinking my tomatoes ain't getting much sunlight, ain't getting enough. I think that's what's affected them. Because when I was over yonder, man, I made tomatoes more than we could eat, man. They was coming out. We put a bunch of them up, and I moved it over here because I was hoping to get more sunlight. But I don't think it is, and I think that's what affected me. That and the type I'm growing, heirloom tomatoes. They're a little bit more finicky. They make a lot of blooms, but they don't produce much fruit. Maybe I'd go back to them Better Boys or whatever we used to graze. But the cherry tomatoes done great. But the regular tomatoes, I just didn't make this year like I wanted to. Squash and cukes, even the peppers come on there towards the end. But that's one of the last tomatoes I pulled off before I tore the plant down. But so I want to come out a little bit. I'm gonna double the size. I'm gonna build that there right over here. I'm just gonna come out with this back fence. The idea is I'm gonna put I'm gonna put 3 down there. One for the transfer to get out past the fence there, and another one right there. Then I'm gonna come across to the back, put one in the middle and one down the end here, and make my entrance from the side here. And then I can turn this way and work on something. Got them 3, and I got this way over here I can work on, and I can walk all the way. This here will be an open aisle right here. Yeah, that's the idea anyways, because I don't feel like moving that sucker. Only 2 that actually screw together, I believe, is in back 2. The rest of them, the tops are just screwed together. I just screwed it down on the top there on them other ones I made. Right here. Well, this one here just slides up on there. I think I screwed it up. Did I screw it up? Yeah. Yeah, I did. No wonder I should have screwed down in here is what I should have done. That was the whole purpose of building. So they could connect. But they're not screwed together through here where these 2 are, right through the center there. You can see one of the screws right there. Right there. I just screwed them 2 together, the ends. But this board here, this reason I didn't put a end cap on it, like that one down yonder. I just slid it up under the railing of the old one because they got about 1 inch or 2 gap there. I'm gonna do this, have the same setup over here. It'll probably start, well, there's a 6 foot long, so 6 foot from there. I'll put one in there, and then I'll start about here, I guess, for the other one. Go down and then go across. I'm just gonna move these panels back and make the gate right there. I don't know, man. I ain't even finished with this year's garden yet, and I'm thinking about next year's. I'm always planning ahead. It's like these scramble wood here, man. I can't wait to get rid of that. Start using that. Some of this stuff would be great. I don't have to cut it down either. There's a lot of stuff like this here that was bad wood. So I can use stuff like that for the whirly gigs anyways. I can probably use one of these big boards like this here for the platform. Just nail it to my, or attach it to my post there on each corner. Kind of surround the garden and make 4 of them. Looking forward to it anyways. I never made one before, so I gotta figure it out first. It's a process of elimination for about everything for me. I was gonna go to the ball game tonight, high school game, but they play tomorrow at 2 p.m. For some reason, this is the only game they play in the afternoon. It's against crosstown rival, big rival, and so I always like to go to that one if I don't get to any of the other ones. I screwed up last week, didn't get to the home game because I thought it was an away game. But I'll go tomorrow afternoon. But it's a pretty day. It's supposed to be a nice weekend. Chance of rain, I think, Sunday. Might be a chance of rain tomorrow. It rained pretty good last night. First rain we had in about 3 weeks. But anyways, man, That's about it. That's all that's going on down on the corner. I was thinking about that daggone lottery. I might go get me a ticket. Yeah, they always told me, I always heard that anytime you're feeling kind of blue or down, buy you a ticket and dream about what you can do with the money. I wouldn't have no way, no way of knowing how I'd get rid of that kind of money, man. That's a lot of money. Chances are 100 people will win it and split it between them. I can't believe it, man. That's a pile of money. That's why a lot of people go broke when they hit the lottery. They ain't got no idea what to do with the money. I couldn't handle that much. You just give me a couple hundred, I'll be happy. But y'all take care, man. We'll leave you from down here on the corner with his pile of gold nuggets he found. That's top quality wood there for me, man. Oh, and I forgot. I got the they use these 6x6 for post. So I kept those too. That's a little bit they didn't use. I don't know what I use those for. Something will come up. But y'all take care, man. Y'all enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to y'all later.